Lake Health Systems welcomes you to this broadcast of the high school football regional semifinals. We're at Fort Loramie Stadium where the third-seeded Bremen Cardinals will take on the second-seeded Fort Loramie Redskins. Tonight's game is being brought to you by the following sponsors: Clopay Building Products, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, Sydney All-Glaze Audiology, NKTelco, Precision Strip, Carriage Works, Cy Schwederman, Minster Bank, Holman Interiors, New Knoxville Supply, Hoagie Lumber, Cargill, Victory Machine, Hometown Opportunity, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Wagner's IGA, Brookside Labs, Forever Fit, Rachel's Cakes, Speedway Lanes, Boimer Construction, Jewelry Barn, Tom and Jerry's, and Western Ohio Mortgage bringing you high school football from Fort Loramie. New Bremen meets Fort Loramie. I'm Dave Helmstetter. Alongside me, AJ Lisi for tonight's regional semifinal battle from the Redskins home field. Tonight you got a couple of teams, one from the MAC, Fort Loramie from the Cross County Conference. The Cardinals 6-2 overall, but 2 losses to the 2 #1 teams in their respective divisions in the state of Ohio, in Marion Local and Coldwater. And the Cardinals come in here with a very impressive slate.
Yeah, I mean, New Bremen, they go through that. I think it's the best conference in the state of Ohio, the MAC conference. They've done a great job this year, and I think the big thing you're going to see tonight is their defense. Their defense is really stingy, led by Berkey, and it's going to be an interesting game because with the rushing attack Fort Loramie brings, we're going to see how good that defense really is.
Fort Loramie, only 1 loss on the season in the Cross County Conference Finals. Surprisingly a little bit to some people, to Tri-Village. But Fort Loramie, we saw them earlier in the season, a very strong, physical football team.
Yeah, I mean, up front, their defensive line was the big key for them early in the season when we saw them, Dave. But I think the one thing they've improved on is their passing attack. I mean, Moore's done a nice job. 1,300 yards passing. He's thrown for 20 touchdowns. But it's going to be their rushing attack. The three-headed monster of Sherman, Meyer, and Moore running the ball is going to be the big difference. If they can bust through that line of New Bremen, which their defense is very good, it's going to be an interesting contest.
Nice night for football here from Fort Loramie, the regional semifinals here on NKTelco Sports. We'll be back with more right after this.
Kemmler Orthopedic Center is focused on a personalized, caring approach to treat all aspects of orthopedics, including total joint replacement, shoulder reconstruction, stem cell injections, and more. Dr. James Kemmler and Jed Cooney, certified PA, are dedicated to providing the best orthopedic care in the Grand Lake region. Kemmler Orthopedic Center has offices located in Salina and Van Wert, along with extended evening hours. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-586-5760.
Clopay Building Products, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road CDLA driving positions. Clopay is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clopay offers a great benefits package, is an equal opportunity employer, and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clopaydoor.com/careers.
Back here at Fort Loramie, New Bremen and Fort Loramie about to do battle in the regional semifinals. Let's take a look at our keys to tonight's game, sponsored by Keyhole Pizza. First for the visiting New Bremen Cardinals.
Well, New Bremen's got to limit the big plays. I mean, you got the three-headed monster rushing attack in Moore, Sherman, and Meyer. You got to handle Fort Loramie's size. They are big up front, both sides of the ball, so they have to handle that. And then win the turnover battle. I mean, Loramie is susceptible to turnovers, so that they have to win that turnover battle to win this game.
And the keys tonight for the Fort Loramie Redskins.
Well, Loramie just has to attack the keys on defense. I mean, Coach Wells has an attack in place, so they have to do that. Be physical. It's the MAC. They gotta set the tone and be physical, just like it is in the MAC, and then win the field position battle.
And the kick is away, and Fort Loramie will have the football first. Upfield, the Redskins come, and they'll have the football at around the 21-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Fort Loramie. And one of the interesting side notes is that New Bremen won the toss and deferred to Fort Loramie here in the first half of play.
Well, they want to set the tone with their defense. I mean, like I said, they're only giving up 10 points a game defensively and 219 yards per game defensively. So this is going to be an interesting game to see which front folds first.
High-powered Fort Loramie offense, 48.6 points per game, and Moore will keep it on the first play. Hayes got the first down, and Moore, as he works his way up near the 40-yard line, and Colin Moore with the carry. He has 741 rushing yards on the season in 67 carries, and his 68th has Fort Loramie on the move here in our first play from scrimmage tonight. Out of the eye, Moore will go straight ahead. He'll pick up about 2 yards.
Well, Moore's a threat. He's both run and throwing the ball, so New Bremen has to keep an eye on him if they want to be in this game.
2 receivers go to the right side for Fort Loramie. The 21, Nate Meyer in the backfield in motion, and the pitch will come that way. And a great defensive play by the Redskins, or by the Cardinals. That's number 2, strong safety Mitchell Hayes with the stop. And boy, tackle for a loss of,
I would say, about 5 yards there. 6 yards.
6-yard loss. So a big play by the New Bremen defense. Redskins will look at a 3rd down and 16. Moore in the shotgun. He's going to throw it straight back down the sidelines and overthrows one of his favorite receivers, and Logan Eilerman. It's incomplete. And with 10:42 to go on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard, Fort Loramie is looking at a 4th and 15, and that means the Redskins will punt it away.
Well, New Bremen's defense held strong there after that first play for 19 yards.
There you see number 10, Sam Barhorst. He'll kick it away for Fort Loramie, clad in the red and black here tonight. High snap, he'll pull it down. Kick is away. It's going to be fielded at the 40-yard line, and the Cardinals will have the football. David Holman makes the fair catch, and New Bremen will have it at their 40-yard line, and we're going to see the Cardinals offense tonight.
You're going to look at Hayes and Berkey there for New Bremen. They're both averaging about combined 5 yards a carry. So we'll see how New Bremen starts out here.
They'll work out of the shotgun as well. Hayes shouts directions to his offensive line. He looks to his right. Here comes the snap. And he'll keep it to the right side, and he'll pick up, looks like about 4 yards, so it'll make it 2nd down and 6. And our starting lineups tonight: New Bremen on offense, led by Mitchell Hayes, all sponsored by Sydney Augley's Audiology, bringing you the starting lineups for tonight's contest. In the backfield for the Cardinals, number 28, Zach Berkey. Going to be a penalty, and that'll go against the Cardinals as they jumped.
Yep, we got a little movement on the line. That's going to push the ball back.
That'll make it 2nd down and 11. Football goes back to the 39 for the Cardinals. There you see the offensive team for the Cardinals. The crimson and gold, red and white uniforms in motion to the left side go Cardinals. Hayes will roll that way. Pass is completed to Berkey out of the backfield. He'll pick up a few yards, but not much there, as the Fort Loramie defense will read it very well.
Yeah, he'll pick up about a 5-yard gain on that out pattern.
Take a look at a replay on our replays, brought to you by Winners Meats. Good defense there by Nate Myers. You can see number 21, a linebacker for the Redskins. It's going to make it 3rd down. We'll call it 6. Football at the 44. Glad you're along here on NKTelco Sports. New Bremen and Fort Loramie. Regional semifinal action. Hayes on a quarterback draw. He's trying to work his way up near midfield, and he does, and he'll get the 1st down. Nice run by the Cardinals quarterback.
Yeah, pretty much a quarterback draw. He dropped back and he saw a path right up the middle, and he carried it for, I would say, a good about 8 yards.
See it again here on our Winners Meets replay.
That's why he's very valuable, and he doesn't make many mistakes. I mean, looking through the stats this year, New Bremen has not turned the ball over as a team very much this year. So that's a big key right now.
1st and 10 in Fort Loramie territory at the 47. Snap to Hayes. He'll give it to Berkey. He'll move forward. Nice gain by Berkey.
Berkey pretty much off tackle. Gets about 5 yards on that play.
Tyler Luthman in on the stop that time for the Redskins. Luthman, 20 solo tackles coming into tonight's game, so he's had a good season for Fort Loramie, and he makes the stop, but it's 2nd down and 5. Berkey to the right of Hayes, and Berkey will get the call. Not much running room.
Yeah. Pretty much the same play off tackle, and I'll tell you what, I mean, Fort Loramie, their defensive line is very good and very big. I mean, that's one thing I was surprised the last time we saw them. They do a very good job at containing opposition's offensive line. So this is going to be a good matchup here tonight.
Luthman again in on the stop. 2 receivers to the right side. Berkey in the backfield. Dickey in motion to the right. That's the way the Cardinals will go, as Berkey will power straight ahead. It's going to set up a big 4th down call here for New Bremen.
Yeah, they went with the dive play with Berkey, and I'd say he's about a yard short, maybe a yard and a half. Oh, there's a penalty.
Illegal shift against New Bremen, wow. So that changes this one. Changes it from a short yard. He's going to push him back and make it 3rd down, and should be about 8 yards for that 1st down.
Wow, that is a huge penalty.
3rd down and 8. Football comes into Sam Saylor, the Cardinals center, and he'll place it on the marker. Berkey will go to the left side of Hayes. Last time Hayes had the quarterback draw. He'll fake. He's going to throw it along the sideline. Penalty markers all over. Intended receiver number 88, Dan Holman, but the Redskins guilty of pass interference.
Yeah,
would be my original guess.
Looked like he was trying to tackle before he went to try to catch it. So
Holman had a step along the sidelines, but it looked like it might have been a little bit too long, but it's going to be a 1st down. Let's take a look at it one more time.
Yeah, you look at it right there. Yeah, he grabbed right there in the back just to try to tackle him, but it was way before the ball went over the head.
7-11 is lucky for the Cardinals. Let's go to the right side, and Berkey still on his feet, but boy, everybody on the Fort Loramie defense will chase him down, and a loss of at least 3 yards on that play.
Well, they were trying the off-tackle play, but Fort Loramie did a nice job pushing to the outside and trying to stretch the play out. So Loramie contained that and got him a 3-yard loss.
Not a lot of running room off tackle, that's for sure. That size of Fort Loramie, dominant on that play. So it'll be second down. We'll call it 13. 6:34 to go on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Dickey to the right side. He'll come in motion. Hayes on the run, wide open.
Oh.
Pass off the hands of Tyle Tinkman.
And he was open. If he catches that, he's got a touchdown right there, but just took his eyes off it just too soon.
So with 6:19, the clock will stop, and it's third down and 13. And the field just a little wet from this week's rains and probably some moisture yet today. So football rests at the 33. Let's see what the Cardinals do this time. Hayes is going to do that quarterback draw, but Fort Loramie will read it.
They sniffed that out pretty good.
It looked like Jared Peppelman in on the stop. Makes the big play.
Yeah, it's going to be no gain on that play. And you look at it on the replay.
Peppelman,
yeah.
Nice play there by Peppelman. There you see number 66. It's going to make it 4th and 13. Cardinals are going to go for it. 2 receivers to the left side, 1 to the short side. Hayes straight back. He's going for the end zone. Incomplete, and Fort Loramie will hold. And they'll take over at the 33-yard line. Cardinals going for the home run, AJ.
Yeah, you look at it, they saw the one-on-one on the right side and just overthrew him.
Dan Holman, number 88, the intended receiver that time, but just a little bit too long for Dan, and that's an incomplete pass, and Fort Loramie will take over as you see the coaching staff talking with Colin Moore on the sidelines. No score in this one, 5:40 to go. First National Bank Think First. Let's see now what Fort Loramie can bring. Cardinals really showing some nice balance between run and throw.
Yeah.
And with that quarterback draw by Hayes,
it makes it tough.
But Fort Loramie's defense comes through. Let's see what they do on offense. Pass will be incomplete.
Yeah, it's just a little bit of overthrown. That's the last 2 passes he's thrown has just been overthrown.
Pass is incomplete. Clock stops at 5:39. Second down and 10. Football at they're marking it at the 32. 2 receivers come to the right side, 1 to the short side, 2 in the backfield with Moore. Let's see if anybody shifts out of it. Barhorst, he'll take the short pass, and it's going to be over his head. And Barhorst made the.
He was right there. He was right there. It's just over his head. I mean, just overthrown. I don't know if it's just nerves by Moore, but that touch is not there right now.
Third down and 10, so 2 incompletions in a row as you take a look at our sidelines here at Fort Loramie. Moore will take the snap. Cardinals show blitz, and I think they're going to call a penalty against New Bremen. Let's sort through this. I didn't think he had encroachment call, but I guess he did.
Yeah, he did.
They were trying to shoot the gap with a possible blitz, or showing it at least. So that'll make it 3rd down and 5, so an encroachment against the Cardinals. And Fort Loramie with the football. Moore will go straight back over the middle. It's complete. First down, Fort Loramie. He'll step out of bounds. That goes to Eilerman, I believe. Yep. Logan Eilerman with the catch, and the sophomore who came into tonight's game with 42 catches, including 7 touchdowns. makes a nice grab, and the Fort Loramie drive continues.
Yeah, they needed that for 14 yards.
Handoff, left side. Barhorst with the carry. Barhorst has really had a couple of good games here in the tournament so far, and he'll pick up about 2 yards. We'll call it 2nd down and 8.
Yeah, they were trying to little sweep play on for Barhorst and got a yard out of it.
Barhorst, but the defense. Number 8, Brankston Kraus, big junior. Nice read, good defensive play by Kraus. 6 foot, 180 pound, nice play.
And he's going to lose a yard on that. I mean, they're just physical inside there. A lot of blitz. I mean, I think they're doing a lot of pressure, a lot of blitzing right now.
Very aggressive by the Cardinals. Everybody on the line. It's coming at Moore. He steps up in the pocket, chases on, and he'll be brought down near midfield. And what a good defensive play by the Cardinals.
Yeah, they're going to get about 4 or 5 yards on that, so you're going to get 4th and 5. But containment was a nice job by the New Bremen defense.
Number 55, Ben Blickel with the stop, and boy, just some good play there by the New Bremen defense. And that means Fort Loramie is going to be punting it away. Sam Barhorst, he'll stand at the Fort Loramie 35. Mitchell Hayes is deep for the Cardinals. Kick is away. Hayes will make a fair catch at the 23-yard line. Or it looks like that was Berkey, Zach Berkey. Number 28 made the fair catch. So it's 1st and 10 for New Bremen. Football will be at the 23-yard line. Defensive battle so far here in the first quarter play, AJ.
You're kind of expecting it. You got 2 defenses that are very good. I mean, somebody's going to break here, and I'll tell you what, it's been a great game so far.
Hayes will hand off to Berkey. He's trying to find running room across the 25 and gets up to about the 28-yard line. So Berkey with a sweep and a pickup to the 28-yard line. 5-yard gain. So let's make it 2nd down and 5. Cardinals on the season averaging 29 points per game, 180 rushing, 127 passing, so pretty decent balance. Hayes over the middle, it's caught.
Nice.
On the run is Holman. He's at the 30, at the 20, and he'll get inside the 15-yard line. Dan Holman, the 6'2 senior wide receiver, makes the catch. And let's take a look at that one more time.
Yeah, just a fake sweep, goes with the slant play, and he took it a long ways.
Nice run. Colin Moore chases him down and makes a touchdown-saving tackle, and it's 1st and 10. Football at the 14. Cardinals on the move.
63-yard pass play there.
Holman to the short side. Hayes will keep it. He'll go to the left side and power forward to near the 10-yard line. Looks like Brett Bruns in on the top that time. 2:52 to play. First quarter action. No score on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. 2:45 to go, clock counting down. Tankman will go to the right side. Holman to the short side. Berkey in the backfield with Hayes. Dickey will come in motion, and there'll be a procedure against the Cardinals. And the right side of the offensive line took a step forward, and that's going to cost him 5.
That's the 4th penalty in this quarter for New Bremen.
Small penalties, but big results,
And that's
unfortunately.
the thing. I think that hurt them their last drive. They had a couple penalties there. They pushed them back. I mean, they were driving, and a couple penalties in that last drive kind of hurt them.
Hayes in the shotgun, 2nd down and 13. Tankman, he'll go to the right side in motion, and he'll pick up a few yards. Number 19, Kyle Tankman.
Yeah, a little jet sweep play there by Tankman. Gets him about 3rd and about maybe 10.
See that play one more time, and Hayes and Tankman there.
Yep.
Brought down by Nick Barhorse, number 17 for Fort Loramie. So it's 3rd down and 8. Number 9, Trevor Bergman, comes into the lineup for the Cardinals. Hayes will keep it.
Yeah, they'll get him about the 10-yard line.
They're going to try a field goal, I'm sure, as Owen Gable, number 22, will come in and try the field goal. He's been pretty successful this season, 4 out of 5 field goal attempts.
So 20-yard field goal here attempt here.
5'8" junior is going to try it. Ball's on the 11-yard line, 21-yard kick. Holman with the hold. Snap is there. Kick looks good. It's going to be off to the right.
Oh, good.
He had the distance, had the height, but it's wide to the right side. So we have a break in the action. With 43.4 seconds left, there's no score. New Bremen nothing, Fort Loramie nothing. We'll be back right after this. Fort Loramie will have the football. That was actually a 28-yard attempt, not a 21-yard attempt.
Whoops.
Little longer, but it was still wide right. So
Yeah.
no score in this one. Moore in the shotgun. He'll stand at the 15. Straight ahead, and the Bremen defense will read it immediately. Nate Meyer with the carry, and Cardinal defense all over it.
Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you what, I mean, that just shows the physicality that front seven's got for New Bremen. That's a big boy they brought down, too.
Yeah, Meyer lost a yard that time, so it's 2nd and 11. Fort Loramie lining up for the 2nd down and 11 as the clock counts down. Moore is going to take the snap, and it almost looks like a busted play as all sort of Mason, Cook, and a couple of other New Bremen Cardinals in on it. No gain, and that's going to end our first quarter of play from Fort Loramie. Our score: Fort Loramie Redskins nothing, the New Bremen Cardinals nothing. We'll be back right after this.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
When you take a look at the first quarter of play, the penalties that New Bremen had really kind of loomed large. They kind of stopped New Bremen drives after some big plays by the offense.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. I mean, both teams haven't really, pushed the ball real that much, but I'll tell you what, it's both defenses really been stout tonight.
Yeah, two great defenses going at each other. Here comes a screen, but what a read.
Wow.
What a read. I'll tell you what, Ben Blickel all over that one. Cardinals inside linebacker, a senior. He read that perfectly.
He sniffed that out real well.
I thought it was a good call, too.
Yeah, it was. I totally agree.
Seemed like the right kind of a call, but Blickel comes up with a big defensive play, and Fort Loramie's Sam Barhorse is going to have to punt it away. 4th down and 14, and we're just 30 seconds into the quarter. Cardinals with a rush, and he just gets it away. Fair catch at the Fort Loramie 42 by Zach Berkey, and well, the field position battle that time is won by the Cardinals.
Yeah, and you know what? I mean, Fort Loramie's had to punt all 3 of their possessions so far, so credit to New Bremen. Their defense has done a nice job so far tonight.
New Bremen will have it at the 42-yard line. Hayes looks to his left. Berkey stands next to him. He's going to throw it down the middle for Holman, but it's incomplete. Just off.
Yeah, kind of the same play they ran for 6. They got the 63-yard gain here in the first quarter, but he just kind of just let him just a little bit too much.
Of course, that also means that play is still there.
Yes, you're right.
And I'm sure the Cardinals will come back to that again before this night's over. Tankman will go to the left side. Berkey stays in the backfield. Holman to the short side. Hayes wants a timeout. And he will take a timeout. 11:16 to go here in the second quarter of play. New Bremen nothing, Fort Loramie nothing. We'll be back right after this.
Allglaze and Sydney Audiology are committed to providing the most advanced and affordable hearing care solutions.
Did you know that more and more insurances are offering coverage for hearing aids and that we are the most comprehensive provider in the area?
Because we want to serve all in our community, we partner with agencies such as Medicaid, OOD, Sertoma, and most recently the VA, helping our veterans find local solutions to their problems.
Don't leave unused benefits on the table this year. Call us today to see if you qualify.
Mitchell Hayes calls the timeout, and the senior quarterback, something didn't look right, so he takes that timeout with 11:16 to go.
That's senior leadership right there. I mean, you see something that's not right, you need to stop it right there and then, and that's what he did.
Cardinals offense back out on the field. They've had some success to Dan Holman over the middle, and let's see what they try to do this time. Tankman and Holman will load up to the left side. Dickey in the wing spot to the right side. Straight back goes Hayes. It's going to be a screen to Berkey, but
incomplete.
Pass will be incomplete. As Fort Loramie read it just as New Bremen did.
I was just going to say that, Dave. I mean, that's two great defenses. I mean, both teams know what they're doing, and I'll tell you what, that was a good play by Fort Loramie's defense.
So once again, it's 3rd down and 10. Football still at the 42-yard line. 2 incomplete passes by the Cardinals as they try and move the ball.
Another timeout.
Cardinals have to take a timeout. We'll keep it right here and remind you that Grand Lake Health's presentation of NKTelco Sports is being brought to you by Clopay Building Products, Precision Strip, Carriage Works, Cy Schwederman, Minster Bank, Holman Interiors, New Knoxville Supply, Hoagie Lumber, Cargill, Victory Machine, Hometown Opportunity, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Wagner's IGA, Brookside Labs, Forever Fit, Rachel's Cakes, Speedway Lanes, Boimer Construction, Jewelry Barn, Tom and Jerry's, and Western Ohio Mortgage bringing you tonight's game between New Bremen and Fort Loramie. Also follow WCSM AM 1350, 96.7 FM, and their internet exclusive games on WCSMradio.com all season. Your sports leader in Mercer and Auglaize counties. 11:09 to go. 3rd down and 10. 2 timeouts here and 3 plays by the Cardinals. Let's see what they set up. Basically the same formation, except Dickey is to the left side where the 2 receivers are. Mitchell Hayes will roll that way, but he'll throw back the other way to Berkey. He makes the catch, and it's going to be complete.
That's going to be close. That should be a
Fort
first down.
Loramie bench is saying, I think they thought he was out of bounds. What a catch by Berkey.
Was.
Let's
Nice.
look at this, see what we can see.
Nice wheel route.
Oh, my.
Ooh.
Well, you be the judge. Right here on NKTelco Sports, you can call that one, folks. New Bremen has the catch, and they're on the drive at the 27. Berkey will go to the right side. Fort Loramie's defense. Number 17, Nick Barhorst, comes up from his defensive back position to make the stop.
I'll tell you what, Fort Loramie's done a nice job sniffing out the run plays. New Bremen has really not ran the ball very well tonight so far. A lot of their yards has come off the passing attack.
Little different formation, 3 receivers left side. Hayes is going to go to the right side. He slips, but he still gets some good yardage. In fact, it's a nice gain by Hayes.
Yeah, he'll get about 5 yards on that.
Looks like about, I'm going to call it 6.
Yeah.
3rd down and 6. Football's at the 24. Again, New Bremen threatening, AJ.
Yep.
Big play. Hayes shouting instructions to his lineman. In motion. They go to the left side, and he'll get the carry.
And they're going to sniff it out.
But again, Fort Loramie reads it. Berkey doesn't go very far.
Gets about 3 on that, 2 on that.
So now, once again, here we are, 4th down, 24-yard line. That's a 41-yard field goal, so they'll go for it.
Watch for that seam route. You had trying to find that one-on-one action.
Either that or quarterback draw, but I don't think Fort Loramie's going to fall for it. They'll roll to the right side. Intercepted at the 10 by Fort Loramie, and the Redskins will have the football. Good defense by Fort Loramie. Let's take a look at it one more time.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I felt the receiver.
That's Barhorst. I think it was number 9, Trevor Bergman.
Was it Bergman? Yeah, it looked like he stopped on that route. I mean, that might have been a timing thing right there.
Number 9 is Trevor Bergman, was the intended receiver, so.
That's a big one. New Bremen doesn't turn the ball over very much, and that's a big turnover right now for Fort Loramie.
So Fort Loramie will have it at their own 10-yard line. 8:46 to go. Oh my. No running room at all for Fort Loramie and more.
Boy, oh boy, that was.
That looked like Dan Holman, number 88, one of the players for New Bremen in on the stop.
Yeah, he took a shot there.
So the Cardinals loss of 2 thanks to the Cardinals defense. 3 receivers right side. Moore is going to go right up the middle. Cardinals will stop him before he gets to the 10-yard line. So he'll get back to the original line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Yeah, I mean, you look at New Bremen, as far as their defense, they gave up one play over 10 yards as far as their rushing goes. And that was the first play of the game when Moore went for 19.
So it's 3rd down and 10 once again, Fort Loramie. 7:37 to go on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Moore straight back. He's got some time this possession, and it's going to be incomplete. Stops the clock, and more importantly, Fort Loramie is going to have to punt from their own end zone.
Yeah, that's good for New Bremen.
New Bremen had a lot of pressure the last time.
That's going to give them even better field position than the last drive.
Just keep moving it up.
Yep.
They got it at the 42 the last time, and there's two back deep for the Cardinals right now, and they're all inside the 40. Barhorst in his own end zone. Short kick, very short kick. It's going to bound.
Yeah, it's going to be about the
30-yard line. So once again, the Cardinals with great field position. In fact, it's going to be at about the 29-yard line. So only a 19-yard punt for the Redskins. So,
but you know what? I mean, Fort Loramie's defense, I mean, they stopped them pretty good on the last drive, and they had good field position. Let's see what Fort Loramie's defense does this time.
So let's see what the Cardinals can do. Hayes going to try on the draw, but Fort Loramie's not biting.
No.
Looked like Brock Ruenkamp in on the stopper had a hand on it, as well as number 66, Jarrett Peppelman.
Yeah, no gain on that one.
So it's 2nd down and 10. Here comes the play in from Kyle Tankman. Tankman will go to the right. Dan Holman, speedy receiver for the Cardinals, to the left side, and he is one-on-one. That's the way they're going. Incomplete. Mitchell Hayes is really frustrated with himself.
It's a nice little slant, like 5-6 yard slant, and he had him to the inside. And it brings up 3rd down again.
Here we go, 3rd down and 10. Almost like deja vu, just over and again.
Oh, I thought you were talking about yesterday.
Well, yesterday, well,
yeah,
Groundhog Day maybe.
Yeah.
Holman and Bergman go to the left side in motion. Hayes will roll to his left, and it's complete to Bergman. Should have the 1st down, steps out of bounds a couple yards past the 1st down marker, so the drive will continue. Braxton Krause, number 8, in motion that time for the Cardinals.
Yep, 14-yard gain. Looked like a little out play right at the sideline, and Hayes did a nice job. Put that ball right there.
So it's 1st and 10, football marked at the 15-yard line. Hayes with it. Bertke in the backfield. Hayes is going to keep it. Fort Loramie is after him into the end zone for Holman, just incomplete.
Yeah,
that would have been a spectacular catch.
Because they thought he was running, but he still had a chance to throw that ball. It was a nice ball just out of the reach of Holman.
So that play is incomplete. 2nd down and 10. 6:22 to go as the clock stops. Play comes in from the Cardinals. Wyatt Dickey back into the lineup. Krause to the right side. Hayes will keep it. Nice yardage.
I'd say you get about 5 yards on that, 4 or 5.
Yardage gets pretty tough inside as you approach the 10-yard line.
Here we go.
So now it's going to be 3rd and 6.
3rd down here again.
I think every 3rd down play of this half for New Bremen has been a big play. At least it seems it.
Yeah.
Tankman to the far right. Short side is Holman. That's who Hayes is looking for, and it's going to be incomplete.
He was looking for that fade pattern, and I think it went the other way.
Somehow.
So, miscommunication there.
They're going to try a field goal.
Yep.
Football at the 11.
Same yardage.
Same yardage. There's no wind if we take a look at the flags, as you can see in the background. He's kicking into the northern field goal posts. Holman with the hold. David Holman. Kick is up. And we no longer have a tie as Gable boots it through. New Bremen takes a 3-0 lead over Fort Loramie with 5:36 to go in the first half. We'll be back right after this.
Hello, New Bremen. I'm Matt Everidge with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your cable, telephone, and internet services.
Hey, Minster. This is Nate Henry with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your existing cable TV, internet, and phone service.
Hey, New Knoxville. I am Wesley Meyer at NKTelco. We are here for you and your customer service needs.
Hey, Maria Stein. I'm Ken with NKTelco, and we are here for you with hometown pride.
Gable's field goal, the difference here in the first half between New Bremen and Fort Loramie, and that time Gable was very accurate. Big play in a defensive battle.
It is. It is.
5:36 to go as Cardinals will kick it off, and Fort Loramie looking to find some offense as Hunter Schaefer will kick it off. He's a sophomore, number 6. Short kick. It's going to be fielded at about the 35-yard line, and they'll pick up about 2 yards, so it'll go to about the 37. See where they exactly mark it. So now it's up to the Fort Loramie offense to get something going. One thing that the Cardinals have been able to do on Fort Loramie is put a lot of pressure whenever Fort Loramie drops back to pass.
Yeah, they're not getting anything up the middle. I think if Fort Loramie is going to try to do something, they need to attack the outside.
Eilerman to the right side. Shorter player, and running back number 24, Jacob Sherman, will come in over to the right side, but again, New Bremen reads it.
Little screen there. Wide receiver screen.
Good read by the Cardinal defense, and it's 2nd down and 10. No gain on the play. Moore calling the signals. He'll take the football, and he's going to throw it open here to the left side as Eilerman. He'll get to the 45-yard line.
About a yard short, but good. Just hitch play, gets him 9 yards.
Take a look at that play one more time.
Yeah.
Boy, you see Blickel, the linebacker, come over and make that play, and boy, he prevented a first down.
Yes, he did.
3rd down and 1. Cardinals right at the line of scrimmage, and they're going to read the rushing play, and there's a loss of at least another yard.
That could be 2 yards. No, they're going to give him a yard. Yep. I'll tell you, I mean, Fort Loramie is just not getting anything up that middle like they're used to. But I think if they can attack the outside, I think they might be able to put a chink in this armor of New Bremen's defense.
4th down and 2, football to 44, and Sam Barhorse will punt it away for the Redskins. 3:42 to go, a 1-bounce snap. Blickel on the charge, but the kick is away, and here comes the return, and
nice coverage.
Ball caught at the 25-yard line by, I believe that's Berkey, and he gets it up to the 30-yard line. Gutsy return, too.
Yeah.
So it's going to be 1st and 10, football at the 30-yard line.
Well, you look at it, he's about due. He was fair catching them. The first 3, fair caught him. Now it's about time for him to take off.
That was a 1-bounce snap, too. That'll put some gray hair on a coach.
Yeah.
Let's see what the Cardinals do here. 1st and 10, football at the 30. Hayes, he'll hand it off. Berkey, straight ahead. Make it a 2nd down and 7. And winner of tonight's game, of course, will play Marion Local, who we have learned that they are up 21-0 over Riverside here in the early going in the first half of play at Maria Stein. So
that's a pretty good Riverside team. We've seen them, Dave.
We have. We have. They have a very strong running back, that's for sure. But need more than just one player to beat a Marion Local squad, that's for sure. But Riverside did beat Tri-Village, a team who did beat Fort Loramie. So kind of an interesting scenario there. That's the only loss Fort Loramie has had this season in a 60-43 shootout for the cross-county conference championship.
Well, that just tells you right there how good New Bremen's defense is. I mean, giving up 40, scoring 43, and Loramie hasn't scored a point tonight.
2:13 to go. Hayes wants to throw it, looks upfield, and it's going to be incomplete. Good defense there. And looks like that's number 17, Nick Barhorst, I believe.
Great defense. I'll tell you what, I mean, Fort Loramie.
Well, we better have had good defense. He'd have had that one.
Yeah.
Good play by Barhorst. And
Fort Loramie's going to get some good field position for the first time in a while.
Yeah, the field position battle has been primarily won by New Bremen here so far in the first half. Punt is away. Good kick, and it's going to be fielded. Fair catch at the 34-yard line. So with 2 minutes to play, Fort Loramie will have the football.
With all their timeouts left.
So let's see what the Redskins can do. They trail 3-0. Difference is a 28-yard field goal by Owen Gable so far here in the first half of play. Two receivers to the right side. Moore in the backfield. Straight back. Downfield for Ireland. Tipped away by the New Bremen defender. That's number 5, David Ullman.
I'll tell you, with David Ullman not there, we'd have a nice long catch for Fort Loramie.
6'1" junior. Watch it again. You'll see him tip it away on our replay brought to you by Winners Meats.
Just right there.
Beautiful play by Holman. 2nd down and 10. Football at the 35. Moore straight back. Pressure on him. Coming in the form of number 8, Branxton Krause. And that junior put a good hit on Moore, and pass is incomplete. 3rd down and 10. Clock stops at minute 50.
They're putting pressure on Mr. Moore, and I'll tell you, New Bremen's done a nice job.
Well, Fort Loramie's not been able to establish any kind of a running attack so far here in the first half. Straight back, here comes the screen. Boy, and the Cardinals just read it totally.
Yes.
Boy, all sorts of good defensive plays by the Cardinals. So it's 4th down and 8. Fort Loramie will need to punt it away. Clock counting down, as you can see on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Looks like Hayes and Berkey are deep for the Cardinals. And boy, Here comes Blickel, but it's a short kick, barely 10 yards. Maybe it'll get to midfield at, call it about a 15-yard kick. But you know, Blickel was very disruptive there, number 55, and I think he got into the mindset of the punter there, Sam Barhorst. So Fort Loramie gives the ball back, and the Cardinals of New Bremen have great field position here, and with 59 seconds left here in the half, and I'll tell you, I wouldn't be afraid to run that route to Holman again.
Yeah. They've been successful a couple times.
Let's see what they do. In motion, right side, Hayes will roll that way. Short pass, looks like it's complete.
Catch.
Right in front of the Fort Loramie bench.
I'd like to see the replay on that catch. That was very nice.
Let's take a look at it. That's
look at his feet placement and everything. Oh,
Dan Holman.
See, look at that. That's just,
baby.
That's just.
What a catch. What a replay.
Great job.
What a replay. Well, all brought to you by Winners Quality Meats, too. How about that?
Yeah.
Second down and 5. Kraus will go to the left side. That's the way Hayes is going to go. He's got running room, has the first down. He'll push forward for 5 more. He's still on his feet. He's headed for the end zone. Mitchell Hayes with the score. You could see it once he turned that corner. That is a big-time play by the New Bremen quarterback.
I mean, all first half, they have not had a run over 10 yards, and right there, look at that block, boom. Missed tackle, and, you know, Hayes.
Off to the races we go. Barhorst, the only one with a shot at him. What a run by Mitchell Hayes. Off of a great block, too, out on that left side. Here comes the kick. Holman holding. We've got a penalty.
Offsides. So look at half the distance.
Going to move it closer. Now what looms large is the fact that New Bremen will get the football to start the second half, thanks to deferring in the with the coin toss at the beginning of the game. Gable ready to kick. Good snap. Kick is up. It's good. 42 seconds to go in the first half of play. New Bremen 10, Fort Loramie nothing. We'll be back right after this.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
New Bremen will kick it away. 42 seconds remain. Boy, and all set up by great defense by the Cardinals. A short punt gives them good field position, and then the Cardinals just make the big play.
I mean, it was a matter of time. I mean, both defenses have really held the rushing attacks of both teams in check until that play. I mean, 44 yards by Hayes, that was a big play.
He got to the outside and that speed, and then got the block and made the move and found the end zone. Here comes the return.
Ooh.
Once again, the Cardinals right on top of it. That's Zach Berkey playing special teams. He'll make the hit.
He's that leader of that defense. So, I mean, he does it all.
Lots of good defensive plays here by the New Bremen Cardinals. Fort Loramie breaks the huddle. 3 receivers to the right side. Moore will take the snap. Down the middle. Ball in the air, but it's incomplete. was tipped. There's going to be a penalty. Let's see what it is first. First, I thought it might be interference, but it might be something else.
Might be unnecessary roughness, maybe.
It's just
maybe a hit there after the play. Oh, they're going to
wave it off.
I think they were looking at possible targeting, but he hit him in the shoulder. That's what they're saying. So
they'll wave it off. 33 seconds. Second down and 10. Football at the 28-yard line. 3 receivers to the right side. Cardinals showing some blitz. Now they'll drop back. Straight back is Moore. Moore chase.
Nice
caught
catch
this time at midfield. Clock at 23 seconds. That was Sam Barhorse with the catch. Nice grab by Barhorse. Let's take a look at this one again.
That was just nice getting out of trouble there, and nice catch right there by Barhorse.
Good play by Barhorst, and boy, that's a big-time play for Fort Loramie, as they'll take a timeout with 23.6 seconds to play. We'll keep it right here and remind you the Grand Lake Health's presentation of NKTelco Sports is being brought to you by Clopay Building Products, Precision Strip, Carriage Works, Cy Schwederman, Minster Bank, Holman Interiors, New Knoxville Supply, Hoagie Lumber, Cargill, Victory Machine, Hometown Opportunity, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Wagner's IGA, Brookside Labs, Forever Fit, Rachel's Cakes, Speedway Lanes, Boimer Construction, Jewelry Barn, Tom and Jerry's, and Western Ohio Mortgage, all bringing you tonight's game between New Bremen and Fort Loramie. Follow WCSM AM 1350, 96.7 FM, and their internet exclusive games on WCSMradio.com all season. Your sports leader in Mercer and Auglaize counties. Fort Loramie 1st and 10. Football at the 49. Moore straight back. Finds his target, has a first down, and the Redskins finally putting together some offense here.
Yeah,
they'll have the first down, and they're on the move.
Exactly, they're on the move, and with 18 seconds to go, we'll see how it continues.
1st and 10, football into New Bremen territory at the 37. Moore calls the signals. As always, one back in the backfield. Here comes the pressure. Good defense as Brankston Kraus will make the stop, as Moore looked like he may have lost the football for just a moment.
Yeah. In that situation, I mean, that's tough to take a sack right there, especially with the momentum going their way.
Say they will take a timeout. We'll take a break as well. New Bremen 10, Fort Loramie nothing. We'll be back right after this.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We are certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
Some of the sights and sounds here at Fort Loramie as the Cardinals and the Redskins doing battle, and New Bremen up, but a defensive struggle here, 10-0. Field goal and a big play by Mitchell Hayes just a few minutes ago have lifted the Cardinals to a 10-0 lead. Fort Loramie here in the closing seconds of the first half with the football. 13 seconds. Here comes Kraus again, but Eilerman, or rather, the pass is completed. Looks like Barhorse will make that snag, and 5.1 seconds, and I think the final timeout will be used up by Fort Loramie to stop the clock and set up the final play. We'll keep it right here and really Fort Loramie is going to have to look for the end zone.
Yeah, they're going to have to look for the end zone. But I'll tell you what, they got a few plays I think in their back pocket that I think they might be able to use here. And they've tried a couple of them, but Moore's just overthrown him. So, but he's starting to feel his touch right now, and I think he's hitting that groove where we might see some magic here in the last 5 seconds.
Yeah, Moore's had a little bit more time and has been able to find his receivers. Nice catch there by Barhorst. And in the midfield area, they really kept this drive moving. And Fort Loramie, with the luxury of having timeouts left, they'll get another crack at it here with 5.1 seconds remaining. As there you see Colin Moore, who's had a fine career for the Redskins. Calling the signals. Redskins, Cardinals are going to show the blitz and going for the end zone. Going to be intercepted at about the 1 yard line, 3 yard line, and interception number 12 is Nick Allig. Nick Allig with the interception to end the first half of play. And our score here at halftime, New Bremen 10, Fort Loramie nothing. We'll be back right after this.
Here's the thing. If you're the kind of guy who eats, sleeps, and breathes farming, who gets up at dawn, determined to get the best crop and the best yield, why surrender to the mercy of the water table? Cy Schwiederman Incorporated can lower your water table to an average of 2 to 3 feet below the surface, allowing you to grow stronger, healthier plants that root deeper, that are more resilient to the elements, that enable longer growing seasons, and can produce higher results in the fields and in your pocket. Trust CSI, your drainage experts since 1946.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
At Home and Interiors, our team loves to design beautiful yet cost-effective projects. From sleek and simple to elaborate and detailed, we customize to fit your tastes and budget with free interior design and color coordination. Visit our 5,000 square foot kitchen design center and bring your next project to life. Full custom kitchen and bath cabinets are built right here in New Bremen. Home and Interiors, your vision designed for your budget.
New Bremen with a 10-0 lead over Fort Loramie here at halftime. And Fort Loramie, first half numbers show there's some defense been played, and they're pretty interesting, AJ.
Yeah, you look at it, I mean, New Bremen's defense has done a nice job containing, Fort Loramie 6 rushing yards. But, you know, you look at New Bremen, other than a couple big plays that Fort Loramie gave up, 188 yards total offense for New Bremen. But, it's been a defensive game. Fort Loramie's done a nice job. Just a couple big plays of New Bremen.
Yeah, 2 big plays by New Bremen, the 44-yard touchdown run by Hayes, and then the 60-plus, 63-yard pass from Hayes to Holman, figure into it in a major fashion. But Hayes' touchdown run is the big play so far tonight, because it gives at least a 2-score advantage for the Cardinals.
And then you look at it, New Bremen gets the ball right off in the second half here.
You're always kind of leery of deferring the football, at least, especially to me in high school, deferring the football. But a lot of confidence in that Cardinal defense, and there's a reason why Coach Chris Schmidt did so.
Yeah, he wanted to show his defense right off the bat. And I'll tell you what, first play, 19-yard run by Moore, and other than that, that's the only big play they've given up.
Fort Loramie will kick it away in the third quarter about to begin, and hope you're enjoying tonight's regional semi-playoff game from Fort Loramie here on NKTelco Sports. It's a cool night for football, but it's really just about what you expect for this time of year.
Halloween, what do you expect? Heard there's going to be a full moon tomorrow night.
That might explain why some of the teams are playing that way tonight. Marion Local, by the way, is way up on Riverside as this game. I'm sure many of you will have learned the outcome eventually as you're watching this broadcast. But Marion Local is up big time on Riverside, 35-0 at halftime, and 283 to 28 yards.
Oh wow!
In that game as Riverside. We saw Riverside earlier in the year, and then we've seen Marion Local as well. Has been on NKTelco Sports, but interesting matchup coming up. The winner of this game is going to go on and play Marion Local, and that's a week or so away. And let's see what this second half brings. New Bremen with the football to start. Football at about the 33-yard line. They'll go right side, and Berkey will pick up a couple before a host of defenders from Fort Loramie bring him down. Looks like Mac Fortman, number 78, and on the stop that time for the Redskins.
Berkey goes off tackle for about 3 yards.
Got to believe the Cardinals will be trying to use the time off the clock and being very patient here with a 10-0 lead. Going to the right side. Boy, there's speed there. Foot races on all the way down to
about 20-yard
line. What a run.
Wow, that jet sweep. Wow.
Wyatt Dickey with the, he turned it upfield, and boy, let's look at that one again. This very enjoyable.
Wyatt Dickey off the jet sweep, and he found a big hole right there, and almost outran everybody.
Looked like Moore with a game-saving touchdown, and another big play by the Cardinals. Snap will go to Hayes. He'll keep it. He's going to go right side. He'll turn the corner. Picks up nice yardage, and New Bremen moving it forward. It'll go to the, looks like the 14-yard line or so.
Yeah, picked up 5 yards on that. Man, I just hate when I have to try to count, Dave.
Wow. Well, that's because it's past 10, AJ.
I know. Jeez. Unbelievable. But 46 yards on that run from Wyatt Dickey.
Beautiful run by Dickey, and it kind of stuns the home crowd here in Fort Loramie as Berkey will go straight ahead. Clock at 10 minutes to go here in the third quarter. We had quite a, you know, really when you look at the end of that second quarter, it was quite a battle for field position and clock management and all of that going on. And right now the clock just already under 10 minutes. New Bremen on the move. Holman will go to the right side. Tankman will go to the left side. Berkey is in the backfield with Hayes. Senior quarterback surveys the situation. He's going to go right side. He's going to throw it. It's going to scramble. Fortman can't get him. Comes back this way. Pass is completed. He's headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Wyatt Dickey.
But I'll tell you what, that came from the block of number 14. What a block.
Tell you, Wyatt Dickey's got a little bit of mud on number 4, but watch this one.
Comes around and right there, watch number 19 right there with the block. Right
Tankman,
there.
Kyle Tankman with a great block. Dickey puts it in, and Cardinals are up 16-0. Penalty procedure against the Cardinals. They'll push it back 5 yards, but Gable will 9:18 to go here in the third quarter.
Makes a long extra point.
A little bit longer than normal extra point. Owen Gable, number 22, will try and kick it through the uprights. Snap is bobbled. Fire drill. Holman was going to run to the right side, but he's still on his feet.
He's out of bounds.
And he steps out of bounds, so the run fails. Our score with 9:18 to go in the third quarter. New Bremen 16, Fort Loramie nothing. We'll be back right after this.
Grand Lake Foot and Ankle Center offers a family-friendly environment with a personalized approach to reduce pain, restore function, and improve mobility. Dr. Christopher Stuckey specializes in reconstructive foot and ankle surgery, diabetic foot care, trauma including fractures and sports injuries, along with bunions, hammer toes, and ingrown toenails. Grand Lake Foot and Ankle Center has offices located in St. Mary's and Salina. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-394-8664.
New Bremen will kick it away with 9:18 to go, and they take advantage of getting the football first here in the second half with a 19-yard pass from Hayes to Wyatt Dickey. Extra point kick or run, depending on how you want to look at it, fails, and it's 16-0. New Bremen with the lead. Cardinals will kick it away, and here comes the return. Fort Loramie needs something big to happen. They'll bring it upfield to across the 30-yard line as Barhorst with the carry. Fort Loramie just needs some offense.
Yeah, I mean, they're not getting anything up the middle. I think I said that the first half. I think they need to attack the outside and see what they can do from there and kind of open up the middle if they can.
And that's something you haven't said very often in the last few years about Fort Loramie looking for some offense here. 50-plus points pretty common for the Redskins this season. Barhorst will get it. Cardinals read it. And he'll pick up a couple of yards. They read it deep in the backfield, and he escaped a couple of New Bremen tacklers, but Cardinals swarmed in quickly, and you can see it again here on the replay.
Yeah, it's just nice.
It goes
job
to Meyer.
Oh, you got Holman, did a nice job. I mean, he saw it coming and tried to contain it, but he just missed the tackle.
Hunter Williams, number 72, with the tackle for the Cardinals. Moore goes nowhere on the run. Perhaps he'll get a yard or so. That's about it. No, they're gonna say he lost a yard, so that'll make it 3rd down and 6. So Fort Loramie faced with a big play early here in the second half. Meyer in the backfield. Moore will take the snap. He's going to throw it. Looks left. Eilerman with the catch.
Yeah, he'll get about 4 yards on that.
But he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain. Take a look at it again. There you see Moore with the read.
It's just good coverage. I mean, that's just, they're up on their man. They're making that, they're not letting them get any yards after the catch.
Nick Allig that time, number 12, in on the stop, and it's 4th down and 2, and the Fort Loramie hometown crowd tries to root their team on and generate some enthusiasm. 7:32 to play in this one. Moore, he's going to throw it along the sidelines. It's caught. Eilerman going for the end zone.
60 yards.
Touchdown. Fort Loramie. Logan Eilerman, the sophomore, with the catch.
Nice ball placement by Moore. Eilerman catches it in stride. Got to step on his defender and gets it in there for the 60-yard touchdown play.
Look at it one more time. Brought to you by Winners Quality Meats.
Look at that.
Beautifully thrown.
Yeah.
First big offensive play by the Redskins here tonight. Gets them in the end zone. Let's see what they'll do.
I think they're going to go.
I would think you'd want to go for 2 points.
I think that's.
It's 16-6 is our score.
Yeah, they're going for 2.
Little different alignment. Moore is going to jump past it, but it's caught by Moore in the end zone.
Wow.
Well, small things can make a big difference. A good defensive play turns into a unusual extra point run. Look at it again.
Well, it's the old Urban Meyer play, Tim Tebow play, where it's just a jump pass, but deflected right back to Moore. He catches it, puts it in the end zone.
How about that, folks? 7:22 to go. Third quarter, our score, New Bremen 16, Fort Loramie 8. We'll be back right after this.
Victory Machine and Fab is your true one-stop shop, serving Shelby County and surrounding areas. The Victory team is made up of over 45 industry professionals, specializing in the trades offered by our 3 divisions: custom metal fabrication, precision machining, and millwright rigging. Millwrights and ironworkers offer 24/7 emergency response for maintenance support, and our fabrication and machine shops can respond 24 hours a day to keep your plant running. Call us today to see how we can help streamline your project.
Well, you do not see that play very often. More to more, the quarterback with the jump pass, batted away by Zach Berkey. A great defensive play, and it right back to Moore, and he catches his own pass and finds the end zone for the 2-point conversion.
Back to a one-score game here.
Right side is Berkey. He'll return it. He's still on his feet, but there's a flag. Couple of flags down, and that usually does not mean good things for the returning team.
Yeah, it's going to be against New Bremen. Yep, they're going to be for holding.
Going to be a hold against the Cardinals. So what good field position they did have is should be wiped out here, as that penalty was called back on the, what, 30?
Yeah, it was
about the 35-yard line.
Yep.
Now the ball will be placed at the 35-yard line, so it was upfield a little bit further than that, near midfield. So the Cardinals have it. Football at the 35, 1st and 10. Hayes. Berkey over to the right side, and he has a first down. And Zach Berkey retaliates very quickly with a New Bremen first down as we approach the 7-minute mark here in the third quarter on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Cardinals quickly to the line. They do not want Fort Loramie to get settled. Hayes. Berkey, right side, still on his feet. He's right at midfield before Fort Loramie brings him down.
Out with the flag.
Got a flag on the play. Fort Loramie wanted the fumble, but it's a penalty, and let's see who that is, who that will be against.
Oh, false start.
False start against the Cardinals.
Yeah, penalties are killing them right now. So that's going to take them back.
That's going to make it 1st down and 15. Make it a little more difficult if they're trying to run the football. Berkey's gotten the call here in the third quarter for the Cardinals. Hayes gets the football. He'll go left side on a straight run. Back to the original line of scrimmage and then some. He'll pick up about 7 yards with that run.
Yeah, they're going to give him 7 yards on that.
Sam Barhorse with the stop, number 10. Take a look at that one more time.
Just a naked bootleg. Goes to the outside and gets 7 yards on that.
Brett Bruns also in on the stop that time, the defensive end for Fort Loramie. 6 minutes to go.
Oh,
Berkey slips as he tries to make that cut. He'll get back to maybe the line of scrimmage and set up a 3rd down and 8.
Big defensive play here for Fort Loramie. They need to get a stop here and force New Bremen to punt so they have a chance to keep going that momentum. They have the momentum right now offensively. I think that's what they need here is a big stop here on the defensive end.
Hayes calls the signals. 3 receivers right. Berkey blocks for Hayes, and Hayes will try and cut it upfield, and it's not going to get anything near the first down. So that's going to be a 4th down as Fort Loramie converges.
Big stop for Fort Loramie. That will give Fort Loramie some decent field position.
Cardinals will punt it away with 4:52 to go as the clock counts down. Barhorst will be deep for Fort Loramie. Good snap. Kick is away. Hits it about the 19. It'll be fielded there by Sam Saylor, number 51, who will down it, and Fort Loramie will have the football just inside their 20-yard. They're going to mark it right at the 20 or at the 19. Looks like the 19. Let's call it the 19. And the Redskins with an opportunity to climb right back into this one. Of course, we were looking at a 4th down and 2 for Fort Loramie, and they went deep. Best combination that they have as far as from the passing standpoint, and Moore to Eilerman. Moore is going to run it. Big yardage. He'll have the first down and more. Fort Loramie spreading it out.
Yeah, and I tell you what, that's the biggest 12 yards. That's biggest, second biggest gain of the night for Fort Loramie in the rushing game.
Hey, here you can see it, straight up the middle.
13 yards.
Moore calling the signals. 3 receivers to the left side. Moore will be in the only back in the backfield, and he'll rush it forward. Looked like Wyatt Dickey. With the stop.
I'm going to pick up 7 on that. I mean, they're starting to move the ball, especially in the rushing game. That was a big problem for them in the first half.
Makes it 2nd down and 3. Football to 39. Moore. Pitch.
Wow.
Well read. Kraus has him. And that play goes nowhere. In fact, that's a huge loss for Fort Loramie.
Yeah, that's a 9-yard loss. I mean, it was number 8 was coming right there. Looked like a blitz. And
Kraus.
Meyer had nowhere to go.
Brankston Kraus in on the stop, number 8 for New Bremen. Clock approaching 3 minutes here in the 3rd quarter. 3rd down and long. 12 yards to go for Fort Loramie. Straight back goes Moore, rolls to his left. Looks downfield.
Oh, nice catch.
Eilerman with the catch.
Wow.
And he should have the first down. Yep.
About 13-yard gain on that.
I'll tell you, that's a great combination. Moore is very comfortable throwing that football to Logan Eilerman. Eilerman with 42 catches and 626 yards coming into tonight's game. Had 7 TDs. Can add to that total already in this game here tonight. 8 TDs on the year. 1st and 10. Fort Loramie on the move. There's a straight running play.
Just a basic draw play. Right there to...
I believe that was Nate Meyer with the carry.
Yep. To Meyer, just a basic draw play right up the middle. And they're starting, I mean, they weren't getting anything up the middle. I think I said it early in the quarter. Now they're starting to capitalize now.
2nd down and 7. Football to 47. Fort Loramie trails by 8. Now we have a penalty.
I mean, New Bremen. Yep, going to be offsides on New Bremen.
Lined up offsides then.
That's their 4th penalty of the quarter.
Trying to get that good jump, but that's costly there. So now it's only what, second down and about 2 yards for the first down. So Fort Loramie could do something here a little different. Second down and 2, football just into New Bremen territory. Moore's going to throw. He's going long for his favorite receiver in Ireland, but it's going to be incomplete. Stops the clock with 1:39 to go. There you see Tankman on the coverage.
It was kind of an out and go route. Ireland went out, kind of gave him a shoulder fake, and then he went deep on that. Just kind of overthrew him. But going back, that's the 8th penalty of the game for New Bremen.
Tyler Luthman in on the offensive side for Fort Loramie. Moore. Pass almost intercepted after it goes out of the hands of the Fort Loramie receiver, and that was Ireland. And you can see that one again. There you see Moore.
Oh,
boy.
Just out of his hands.
That was so close. Wyatt Dickey almost had an interception. Great replay there.
4th and 2.
4th down and 2. One more big play and a series of big plays here tonight. New Bremen and Fort Loramie. Moore dives forward. I don't think he got it.
No, he was short.
Wyatt Dickey read it very well for the Cardinals. I don't even think with that extra lunge he made it.
He's going to be about a half-yard short.
New Bremen will take over just near midfield.
Yep.
And the official makes it official. Our officials tonight, by the way. You can take a look at the replay. Let's see Dickey.
Oh, Dickey,
what a nice play.
String tackle by Dickey right there. Huge play.
Defensive back on the quarterback. So that means he read it right. He was the stay-home guy, so to speak. So New Bremen will have it 1st and 10. Good field position, football at the 47. Holman, he goes to the right side with Trevor Bergman. Dickey in the wing slot, Berkey in the backfield. Hayes will keep it,
nice tackle.
but Fort Loramie reads it all the way as Jarrett Peppelman not fooled at all and makes the stop. Good play by Peppelman, and that'll make it 2nd down and 8, football at midfield. Clock under a minute to go, 3rd quarter action. Berkey, 1st down and more.
There's a flag.
Football loose, but the ball is down to 35, and that's almost always a hold.
Yeah, that's a holding. Wow.
Has to be frustrating for New Bremen as, boy, Berkey just made up.
That's the 9th penalty. I mean, Coach Smith's not going to be happy going back in this game film and seeing the penalties just adding up.
Going to go back into New Bremen territory, so nice run by Berkey is nullified, but the hold goes against the Cardinals. Football now at the 42-yard line of New Bremen. 16-8, Cardinals with an 8-point lead. Hayes will throw it, going long for Holman. Holman cannot quite get to it. Dan Holman, 6'2", senior, just a step away.
I just, going back and looking, I think Holman just stopped on that. Hayes put a nice ball on that. I think just Holman's got to continue on that route. I think if he continues on that route, he hits him in stride.
So it's 3rd down and 16. Clock stops at 33 seconds. Holman and Tankman go to the New Bremen side, which is the long side. Hayes in the backfield. He's going to run it. Left side, got some room. He'll get near midfield, but it's going to be about the 48-yard line, possibly the 49. So it's a nice game for Hayes as the seconds count down. And
maybe about 7 yards on that play.
It's going to be 4th down and 9, and that's going to be the end of our third quarter of action. As the seconds count down, our score, we've got a great one here on NKTelco Sports. New Bremen 16, Fort Loramie 8. We'll be back right after this.
Kemmler Orthopedic Center is focused on a personalized, caring approach to treat all aspects of orthopedics, including total joint replacement, shoulder reconstruction, stem cell injections, and more. Dr. James Kemmler and Jed Cooney, certified PA, are dedicated to providing the best orthopedic care in the Grand Lake region. Kemmler Orthopedic Center has offices located in Salina and Van Wert, along with extended evening hours. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-586-5760.
Clopay Building Products, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road CDLA driving positions. Clopay is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clopay offers a great benefits package, is an equal opportunity employer, and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clopaydoor.com/careers.
The punt is away for the Cardinals. It's going to be down there by Fort Loramie at about the 21-yard line. So Fort Loramie will have the football. So trivia, is that what I'm hearing, AJ? You got trivia for us in tonight's Fort Loramie New Bremen game?
I tell you, I got a lot of useless knowledge. It's a Halloween one. It's a Halloween one.
I was actually going to say we know, but go right ahead.
When was the last time there was a full moon on Halloween?
I have no idea.
I wasn't born. That's why I was asking you.
Thank you. 1955. There you go.
It was close. 1944.
I wasn't born either. 11:52 to go. Fort Loramie with the football, and there's going to be a penalty. Procedure call against Fort Loramie, so that'll move it back.
That's the first penalty for Fort Loramie in this second half.
First down and 15. Football rests at the 17-yard line. Fort Loramie trying to climb back into this one. They trailed by 8 points. Moore, 2 running backs in the backfield. Looks like Barhorst with the carry.
Yeah, we'll get back to the original line of scrimmage.
5-yard gain, Zach Berkey with the tackle.
But success on the outside. I think that's where Army needs to attack.
Here comes Barhorst, but right there, right away, number 8, Frankston Kraus with the stop. So that makes it loss of 3 yards on the play, 3rd down and 13. Fort Loramie will need be nice to get a little bit better field position, because if they're forced to punt, it's going to be a tough one.
I'd say watch Ireland on this one. Moore's favorite target.
He's over on the short side, but he'll look the other way. Or rather, that is Ireland with the catch. He was over on the right side. I'm sorry about that. Nice catch, but not much of a gain. And
I think about 5 yards on that, maybe 6.
Fort Loramie will be forced to punt, and the punting game has been a little bit challenging here of late for the Redskins. Fourth down and 6, football to 26. Barhorst will stand at the 10-yard line to kick this away, and Cardinals will have 2 deep. It's a high kick. It's going to be fair caught, or by Berkey, but he'll let it bounce, and it's going to go out of bounds. Or it's picked up, but it's a fair catch, so nobody can return it.
Not the 43.
So the football's at the 43. A New Bremen player did pick it up, but the fair catch was made by, I believe, Berkey over near the New Bremen sideline. So that's where it's at. So it'll be New Bremen football up to 43. 1st and 10, Cardinals. 9:54 to go. Bergman will come to the right side. Hayes calls the signals. It's going to go to Berkey. He'll turn it upfield. He'll get to the 50. It's going to leave him about 3 yards short of a first down, but a nice gain nonetheless of about 7 yards for the senior running back. 2nd down and 3. Football at midfield.
As that clock is New Bremen's best friend right now.
Kyle Tankman brings the play in. He's number 19. Holman and Tankman line up to the left side. Dickey in the wing. Hayes will keep it. Actually, Kraus was in the wing spot there. Big 6', 182-pound junior. They'll pick up a yard or so. Let's call it 3rd down and 2.
But another big 3rd down play here for Fort Loramie's defense. They've done a nice job on 3rd down tonight.
Bergman and Holman go to the left side. Hayes with the football, or will have the football momentarily. They'll go left side. He'll cut upfield looking for the first down. Has it, almost had more, but Fort Loramie's defense quickly catches up.
We'll get about 6 on that.
Number 25, Tyler Luthman with the stop for Fort Loramie. Luthman with a real nice play that time.
Yeah, nice job by Hayes just recognizing that outside wasn't there, so he cut it up.
Luthman doesn't make that tackle. He might have more yardage. Yeah. Short pass to Holman. He'll go to the right side. He's got 5. He's got some more yardage. He'll get inside the 25-yard line to about the 21 as Holman makes the catch. And big, strong end is good moves and good speed. And New Bremen now threatening as we approach the 8-minute mark. Bergman brings the play in. Saylor breaks the huddle. Hayes shouts instructions. In motion. Left side. That's Dickey.
Oh.
He's going to have the first down, I believe. Tell you why, Dickey's got a lot of mud on his number. A lot of mud on him.
Yeah, he has.
First down. Well, let's hold off.
I think they're going to get 2nd and 1.
2nd and 1. Just a little bit short. Football up to 13. Thought he had it for a moment. Let's see what happens. Hayes will get the snap. Berkey with the football. Can he drive? Makes a second effort dive for that first down as Fort Loramie's defense.
It's going to stop him short.
Brett Bruns, number 65, one of the many Fort Loramie players in on that play. And Berkey's going to be a little bit short of that first down. There you see the Fort Loramie defense.
They're going to call timeout, Fort Loramie.
Fort Loramie with the timeout. We'll take a break. 6:57 to go. Our score, New Bremen 16, Fort Loramie 8. We'll be back right after this.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
3rd down and 1 is what the New Bremen Cardinals face here. Football at the 13-yard line. They've had a nice drive as they look to try and get some breathing room with an 8-point lead at the current time. Of course, 3rd down, they got 2 shots at this 1 yards to keep this drive going. They break the huddle. Berkey is deep in the backfield. Hayes will be in the shotgun. Cardinals are in tight on this one. And New Bremen will jump. That is a procedure call against the Cardinals. Right side of the line.
10th penalty of the game for New Bremen.
Jumped just a little bit, and that's all it took. 3rd down and 6. I don't know, maybe there's more comfort in this position. 2 receivers to the right side, one of them Holman. Dickey goes that way. Hayes throws for the end zone, and Holman, and it's just off his fingertips, which would have been a spectacular catch if he had made it.
Yeah, that was...
Take a look at that one more time. There you see, boy, you're looking right at Hayes. Look at this.
Just right through his fingertips.
Man, so close.
Yeah.
So close. Got a timeout on the field. We'll keep it right here and remind you the Grand Lake Health's presentation of NKTelco Sports is being brought to you by Clopay Building Products, Precision Strip, Carriage Works, Cy Schwieterman, Minster Bank, Holman Interiors, New Knoxville Supply, Hoagie Lumber, Cargill, Victory Machine, Hometown Opportunity, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Wagner's IGA, Brookside Labs, Forever Fit, Rachel's Cakes, Speedway Lanes, Boimer Construction, Jewelry Barn, Tom and Jerry's, and Western Ohio Mortgage bring you tonight's game between New Bremen and Fort Loramie. And it's a good one. Also, follow WCSM AM 1350, 96.7 FM in their internet exclusive games on WCSMradio.com. All season, your sports leader in Mercer and all Glaze counties. Gable to try his 3rd field goal of the night. Snap is there. It's a low line drive kick and no good. Fort Loramie's line surged forward. So the kick is off target, and Fort Loramie's defense comes through.
That's the way it's been all game long. I mean, they've held. I mean, New Bremen's pushing, and when it came down to crunch time, I mean, Fort Loramie's done a nice job of holding tight.
There you see Colin Moore, Fort Loramie's fine quarterback, talking to the Fort Loramie coach, and Moore comes on to the huddle. Nice shot of the Fort Loramie offense there. It's been a battle tonight. New Bremen up 16-8. Fort Loramie has had one big scoring play for their touchdown, and then an unusual 2-point conversion. Moore tries to go forward, but Fort Loramie, or rather New Bremen's defense, all over it. Sam Saylor, number 51, in on the defensive action at the current time. Saylor with the stop, and clock continues to count down. Fort Loramie has got 2 timeouts left. New Bremen has 3. Moore straight back. Pass is complete. Defense right there as David Holman in on the stop for New Bremen. Just about a 3 or so yard pickup. So it's going to be 3rd down.
5.
3rd down and every bit of 5 yards. Looks like the football is at the 25-yard line. So they'll need to get to just about the 30-yard line for the first down. Moore straight back. Here comes the pressure, and that's number 88.
Boy, they brought pressure right off the bat. And
Dan Holman.
Yeah, there was nothing more to do about that.
Dan Holman, number 88.
1, 2, yeah, coming right off the edge.
Holman, we talk about his offensive skills, but it comes up with a major defensive play for the Cardinals. So Barhorst will kick it. He's standing in the Fort Loramie or the New Bremen end zone, and he'll kick it away. Low line drive kick. Berkey will have a return. He's at the 46, up along in front of the New Bremen sidelines, and he'll be knocked out of bounds at about the 32 or so yard line. So New Bremen with great field position with 5:03 to go. Boy, so many times it's been a battle of field position.
But you know what? I mean, there's been times where New Bremen's had great field position, and you know what? Fort Loramie's defense has stepped up and held them to that field goal, or they had the turnover in the end zone right there in the first half. So this might be a good thing for Fort Loramie.
Hayes alone in the backfield. He's going to the left side. He'll pick up a yard or two. They had everybody to the right side, and Hayes went off the wing back to the left side, trying to find some running room, but not much there. We'll call it a gain of 2, make it 2nd down and 8.
Yeah, a little bit unbalanced. He just went to the weak side on that play.
Berkey will be in the backfield this time. In motion, Dickey. Dickey will have it right side, cuts it up, and he slips. I think he felt he had some running room there, and he made that cut, but it's a little slick out there.
No, Dickey's had some trouble staying up. I mean, he slipped. That's not the first time he slipped tonight.
Yep, following his blockers, had a little bit of running room there, but he goes down, and the field in that part of the territory is a little bit muddy.
Maybe that's why his uniform's dirty.
That might be.
Wow.
Berkey to the right side. Dickey goes in motion that way, but Hayes is going to walk to the sidelines and take one of the remaining 3 New Bremen timeouts. 3:44 to play. New Bremen with the football and the lead. Cardinals 16, Fort Loramie 8. We'll be back right after this.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
New Bremen takes the timeout with 3:44 to go. Now both teams have 2 timeouts each. 3rd down and 7, football at the 30-yard line. Cardinals will regroup. Number 81, Nathan Rindler in the lineup for the Cardinals. Over on the left side, Dickey in motion. Hayes looks that way. Holman going for the end zone, but the big defensive play. Max Hoing.
Yep. Delayed blitz right there. He came on that delayed blitz, came right through and got him.
Max Hoing with the big play. All-state linebacker. Good reason why. Cardinals are going to kick it away. Muther will kick it away. Football at the 35, so this could really push Fort Loramie back, depending on the punt. Good snap. Muther's kick. That's a high one.
That's a good kick. Oh,
there it is.
Nice kick.
What coverage.
Yes.
Great coverage there by number 5, David Holman. And boy, Fort Loramie, they're going to have their backs to the wall here. Look at this replay.
That's just great coverage.
That's
Look at that.
Tremendous play.
Big
wow
for New Bremen.
David Allman, we're used to seeing him do some great things on the basketball court, but he's makes his presence known as a special teams player here in football with a great coverage there.
Which that tells you tonight is first practice for boys basketball.
It's coming right up.
That's right.
Going to have a lot of practice if they start in January.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't say that, did I? In the end zone, Moore. Pass is caught at the 5-yard line, and that's Ireland. There you see Logan Ireland. Wyatt Dickey and a couple of other New Bremen players in on the stop. Moore from his own end zone. There's the completion. And
same play. 7 yards on that.
Number 12, Lucas Putoff with the catch. Senior steps out of bounds, stops the clock with 2:24 to go.
Smart play. I mean, you want to get to that sideline. You got 2 timeouts left, 2:24 left.
So it's 1st and 10. Football at the 11. Moore looks downfield.
Oh, right there. Oh.
Eilerman going to overthrow at him, but there's going to be a flag.
They're going to call pass interference. They were doing that same thing. It was an out and up. He went up. He went on an out play, and then it was a nice, shoulder. Tell him to go out, and I'll tell you what, it was an out and up. It was a pass interference.
So Fort Loramie's drive will continue. 2 minutes, 18 seconds to go. Fort Loramie trying to keep their playoff hopes alive and set that rematch that they would love to have with Mary Local. Of course, New Bremen's thinking the same thing. Moore straight back. It's going to be a screen. Meyer.
Wow. Wow.
Good running room. He'll get it to about the 40-yard line, maybe the 41.
First down,
Redskins quickly to the line of scrimmage. Clock approaching 2 minutes. Moore trying to move his team. Down over the middle.
Ooh, nice
tackle, but Eilerman will hang on to it at the 40 of New Bremen. Allig with the tackle, and Eilerman will go down hard. But Fort Loramie is moving the football like they really haven't before in tonight's contest. Stop and play with 2:01 to go with Eilerman, and we'll take a break. New Bremen 16, Fort Loramie 8. We'll be back right after this.
Allglaze and Sydney Audiology are committed to providing the most advanced and affordable hearing care solutions.
Did you know that more and more insurances are offering coverage for hearing aids and that we are the most comprehensive provider in the area?
Because we want to serve all in our community, we partner with agencies such as Medicaid, OOD, Sertoma, and most recently the VA, helping our veterans find local solutions to their problems.
Don't leave unused benefits on the table this year. Call us today to see if you qualify.
2:01 to go. And Sam Barhorst will catch a breather. He's the one that made the catch that time, not Eilerman. So Barhorst with a big play. Moore straight back. Here comes the pressure. And he'll stop the clock as 1:53 to go. As
I think they were trying to set up the screen once again, but New Bremen did a nice job to sniff that out and really took that play out of it. So Moore had no choice.
Jacob Sherman, number 24, is the running back that's in there for Fort Loramie. And Moore wisely threw that one away, stopping the clock at 1:53. 2nd and 10, football at the 39 of New Bremen. Pass is completed.
Another outplay. I mean, they're catching on the outplay.
That gets Nate Meyer with the catch that time. Clock is counting as they stay in the field. Fort Loramie does have 2 timeouts. Moore.
Oh!
Boy, those give coaches a second breath, don't they?
Oh, yeah.
Off the receiver and hangs there for an eternity, but no New Bremen defender could get to it. It's incomplete, stopping the clock.
But here we are.
1:26.
4th and 4.
Here you go. Look at this. Yo.
No.
Alex just a step or 2 away from grabbing that one. 4th down and 4. Ball game, season, everything at stake on this play.
We're going to see a timeout.
Timeout, Fort Loramie. Redskins will talk about it. And we'll remind you the Grand Lake Health's presentation of NKTelco Sports is being brought to you by Clopay Building Products, Precision Strip, Carriage Works, Cy Schwederman, Minster Bank, Holman Interiors, New Knoxville Supply, Hoagie Lumber, Cargill, Victory Machine, Hometown Opportunity, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Wagner's IGA, Brookside Labs, Forever Fit, Rachel's Cake, Speedway Lanes, Boimer Construction, Jewelry Barn, Tom and Jerry's, and Western Ohio Mortgage, all bringing you tonight's game between New Bremen and Fort Loramie. And what a great game it has been. Defensive battle, big plays, near big plays. Exciting contest.
And you look at it, they just announced Marion Local defeats Riverside 48-8. So the winner of this game plays Marion Local.
That's what's at stake.
Yep.
Play up against the #1 team in the state. Cardinals 2 losses on the season, both to #1 teams in the state. Fort Loramie, 4th down, they'll call it 3. Moore looks to the sidelines. Let's see what happens. Straight back. It's tipped. Number 8, Braxton Kraus with the big play. 1:23 to go. New Bremen will take over at the 32. Let's look at it one more time. Look at Kraus, number 8, coming right at you.
Yeah, he was. I'll tell you what, he got a beat on his defensive man. He got that. He got right there. It's just a play. Great play.
Kraus with the big play. Stops the clock with 1:23 to go. New Bremen has 2 timeouts. Fort Loramie has 1. And the Cardinals will take the knee. Timeout taken by Fort Loramie. New Bremen 16, Fort Loramie 8. We'll keep it right here. And of course, what this means is New Bremen runs the clock out here, which they should be able to do. They're going to move along, and they're going to play Marion Local at Marion Local next Friday at 7 o'clock in the regional finals contest. And of course, the Cardinals, to get here, they had a bye in the early round of this tournament. New Bremen then defeated Southeastern 52-7. Came up with a big win over a MAC opponent in St. Henry 28-13. And now they're up on Fort Loramie at 16-8. Now Fort Loramie, on the other hand, they also had a bye as the number 2 seed. And they defeated Troy Christian 49-6. Then got to the regional semifinals with a 42-0 win over Ansonia. Fort Loramie now out of timeouts, so the Cardinals can take the knee. Snap. Hayes takes the knee, and the clock continues to count down. as we're going under 1 minute left in this game. Like to also remind you that NKTelco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of high school football on NKTelco Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503. Saturday, October the 24th at 2 p.m. and Sunday, October the 25th at 4 p.m. Game will be available for 1 week as video on demand at nktelco.com. You can also watch more games on demand through YouTube, Facebook, and at nktelco.com/sports. New Bremen moves on. They'll meet Marion Local as they celebrate on the sidelines here on the Redskins' home field. New Bremen 16, Fort Loramie 8. We'll be back with our recap right after this.
Hello, New Bremen. I'm Matt Everidge with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your cable, telephone, and internet services.
Hey, Minster. This is Nate Henry with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your existing cable TV, internet, and phone service.
Hey, New Knoxville. I am Wesley Meyer at NKTelco. We are here for you and your customer service needs.
Hey, Maria Stein. I'm Ken with NKTelco, and we are here for you with hometown pride.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We are certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
New Bremen earns the right to move on to the regional finals with a 16-8 win over Fort Loramie in a tough, hard-fought 16-8 game. Cardinals now 7-2 overall. Let's take a look at our final numbers, AJ.
Well, final numbers, you look at it, it was pretty much, I mean, all of what we talked about. I mean, defensively, it was a great game. I mean, both teams fought hard. It was just a big plays. I mean, Fort Loramie had a big play, a 60-yard touchdown pass that gave them the 8 points. Mitchell Hayes, 44-yard run. That was a big play. They also had a 63-yard pass. So it was just a few little plays that really did this game in. But I'll tell you what, both teams fought hard, and you have the right to face Marion Local next week.
That'll be in the regional final championship game and the right to move on to the States. So the Cardinals with a 16-8 win. They go to 7-2 overall on the season. And New Bremen, big win, and they continue on in tournament play. Grand Lake Health, and also we do not want to forget our player of the game, brought to you by NKTelco, and that was Zach Bertkey, a linebacker, running back who had a solid game all the way through for the Cardinals.
Yeah, I mean, on both sides of the field, he did a great job. I mean, I think we looked at it more on the defensive end. He had some big defensive plays, especially up the middle, that really stopped this potent offense of Fort Loramie.
So Zach Berkey, our player of the game, brought to you by NKTelco Sports. Grand Lake Health's presentation of NKTelco Sports is being brought to you by Clopay Building Products, Precision Strip, CarriageWorks, Cy Schwieterman, Minster Bank Home and Interiors, New Knoxville Supply, Hoagie Lumber, Cargill Victory Machine, Hometown Opportunity, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Wagner's IGA, Brookside Labs, Forever Fit, Rachel's Cakes, Speedway Lanes, Boimer Construction, Jewelry Barn, Tom and Jerry's, and Western Ohio Mortgage, all bringing you tonight's game between New Bremen and Fort Loramie. NKTelco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of high school football on NKTelco Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503. Sunday, November 1st at 2 p.m. You can also watch more games on demand through YouTube, Facebook, and at nktelco.com/sports. Also, follow WCSM AM 1350, 96.7 FM, and their internet exclusive games on WCSMradio.com all season. Your sports leader in Mercer and Auglaize counties. I'd like to thank our crew here tonight, our director Scott Robinson, his assistant Bryce Hamrick, on the cameras doing an outstanding job tonight, Mark Fissel, Kurt Kuffner, and Jeff Henchen. I'm Dave Helmstetter, and alongside me, A.J. Lisi. Once again, from Fort Loramie, our final score, the New Bremen Cardinals 16, the Fort Loramie Redskins 8.